Hi, and welcome to Female Entrepreneurs Magazine, your go to platform for ambitious women who are ready to take the business world by storm. I'm your host, Angel France, and each week we'll dive into the latest strategies, stories, and success secrets from the most inspiring female entrepreneurs around the world. Hi, and welcome to the Real Female Entrepreneurs. From rejected immigrant to HR powerhouse, our next guest has turned setbacks into stepping stones. With dual master degrees and top HR credentials, she has climbed the corporate ranks and now helps immigrant professionals land their dream jobs while also coaching companies on inclusive workplaces. As a speaker, she's rocked global stages, been featured in Security Magazine, and reached an audience in over 50 plus countries. Because when she speaks, careers level up all the time. Help me give a warm and unstoppable welcome to Solveiga Jaskunas. Welcome.
Wow. What an introduction. What an introduction. You definitely don't need to re-record it. I don't think I ever had introduction like this. It's incredible.
Well, thank you. You're incredible. What you do is amazing. You help people get their dream jobs and you help corporations see that in others. It's amazing.
Yes, thank you so much.
So, tell me a little bit. Something had to happen in your life, first off, okay, to actually get you to become the entrepreneur you are and do what you do today. Because I mean, you were climbing that corporate ladder. You were the HR queen in the corporate world. Tell me what happened that got you to do what you do today.
Well, I've been helping people with job search for 8 years already, and I've realized how much I enjoy it. So initially, I planned to do only HR and career coaching. But then I got invited to podcast, and from that, I start speaking, in a small events because I wanted to overcome the fear of public speaking. But then people really related to the message, and I saw that when I go to HR conferences, there are not so many immigrants. And the feedback I was getting from others that we don't have non-native speakers in organizations as a consultants, and I realized that there is a need for that. And this is where my speaking journey started. And I never thought, to be reaching to bigger audiences, but it's really nice, to be invited to speak at the global stages and now to be invited to speak in the National Society of Human Resources Conference. So this is like a journey that I never expected. And now, I like and support organizations in the United States and also in Lithuania as well.
Wow. So Lithuania. So you originally from Lithuania?
Yes, I am.
Wow. And you still have family members there or
Yes, I do. All my family is via, except of course my kids were born here, so my immediate family. But my mom, my sisters is here.
wow. So what's the time difference between the 2?
7 hours.
7 hours. So, how do you balance the demands of being an entrepreneur, a mom, a wife, and actually having family spread across 7-hour span? How do you balance that? Because that takes a lot of balance to have communication, especially 7 hours difference, time zone.
Well, it's. I think it's no choice. It's really no choice as to manage, and sometimes, yeah, it means sometimes I don't sleep probably enough. Sometimes, you try to do as much as you can, but I think what it helps me really support from a lot of people, support from my own family. Also, understanding that you don't have to be alone. and getting help when you need that help. But also there are days that are definitely challenging. I cannot say and not lie, because you're doing everything alone. Like you're advertising, you're trying to find clients, in networking, you're doing the work and doing all the preparation. And yes, it definitely can be challenging for sure.
It can be. And you have two teenage children, correct?
Yes, that's correct. 15 and 18.
And how do you balance that schedule as well with working?
Well, I think that actually is easier because my kids, they're not like 2 or 5 years old. They are quite independent. They are very good students. So and they are very busy with the school. So that actually makes it a little easier.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that. And time management is key,
Mhm.
correct? Yeah, time management, especially, I mean, I'm sure you have set times with your family. Do you Zoom with them or in Lithuania or
Yeah, it's like, there are like WhatsApp or Zoom.
WhatsApp? Isn't WhatsApp amazing?
Yes.
I love WhatsApp. All right. And Zoom. I love both of them. All right. What advice do you have for other women who are just starting their businesses and
Mhm.
and they're thinking, should I do it? Should I not?
Well, it's definitely it's a question. I think many of us ask that question, but I believe it's worth trying. It's much worse to have a dreams and never work on them, because what I still don't know where my journey will take. I still don't know if I'm going to succeed or not. But what I know that I never learned as much as I've learned through these years. I became more confident. I met many incredible people, and seeing that the conversations I have inspire others,
Mhm.
or consider opportunities we never considered is really beautiful. So seeing that you can make an impact, and you can make impact on individual level, you can make an impact on organizational level, is really, really rewarding. So I would just say for everybody, just try it and see what happens.
So let's go back to the journey.
Mhm.
You don't know where the journey will end. Nobody does. As an entrepreneur, don't you think that it's more of like a ebb and flow? Like
Mhm.
we're on the same path, you'll probably always be in the HR department world and making sure that people are landing their perfect jobs that fit them. However, don't you find that that can weave back and forth into different areas in your life and into your business?
Mhm, mhm, mhm. For sure. And it's yes, it's like it's a journey that this year journey. I think it was really humbling me, pushing my comfort levels at so many different directions. The journey that I've learned so many different skills that I never thought I have. I considered opportunities I never had. And yes, I see that also, like even my income now comes from different sources, not one, and probably it always will be. And that makes more interesting, more challenging, and more rewarding.
Yeah, I and don't you love the fact that it does come from different avenues? Because say one part of the business isn't, being like, "Oh, all that and then some." But another part is like booming. So it just gives you that flexibility to have income streams from multiple different ways.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's worth considering, because yeah, I think it's very important to be open minded for sure.
Yeah. And positive and open-minded, you need a combo, right?
Yes, for sure.
All right. What about being in business for as long as you've been? Okay. Going back
Mhm.
to your 18-year-old self, what would you tell her?
I will tell her, believe in yourself when nobody else believes in you. Stop comparing yourself to others because that comparison cannot be fair, and compare your own progress where you've been before. So these are two things I'll tell myself.
What pearls of wisdom.
Mhm.
Those are true pearls of wisdom because I'm sure even helping people getting their dream job, you see them doing the same thing. They're comparing themselves to other people too, correct?
Yeah, that's for sure. And I did that for so many years, and it's still like sometimes it's difficult, because you want or not want, but you don't gain anything. But seeing your own progress, where you've been like a year before that, is really more rewarding. And this is all what you can do. You can focus on what you can achieve. And also, what I've learned that you really don't need to be perfect to make a difference or to start something. You just need to take the steps to do that. Because even now, like if I will compare myself to other speakers, I definitely can see how imperfect I am. I can see how I stumble over the words. I can see how I mispronounce. I can see that I don't make pauses or make mistakes or forget. But when I see myself where I was a year ago, I see the progress. And I also see that there are so many people who feel the same way. And sometimes you inspire others just being who you are, not being perfect.
So, you keep bringing up the same little word, and I actually have a ring that I wear right
Ah,
here, and
that's interesting.
it has on there, "A journey of 10,000 steps begins with the first step."
Hmm, hmm.
And that journey word keeps coming up for you. So, I keep thinking, I'm like, "Okay, she's on a serious journey to impact so many people." And I mean, I just can't wait to see where it totally lands. So, talking about landing things, what is one key strategy that you have used that helped you scale your business?
Building connections.
Mm.
Building connections and friendships and colleagues, it all is crucial. Even now, like I see that the only way I succeed is collaborating with others, doing even workshops together because we can bring more value to organizations. All the speaking opportunities I had, except now the one at the Society of Human Resources, came because people wanted to give me a chance, or they heard my speech in a smaller group and they referred me to somewhere else. And yes, my first opportunity was in HR, was a global HR summit, and the second was an international conference in Lithuania. But all those opportunities came because of the people in my network. So yeah, that's for sure.
Relationship building and that network is key in everything you do. 100%. All right. Can you share any future plans or goals you have for your business that we should keep an eye out for?
Yeah, so I'm looking for a lot of different collaboration projects of others. I'm also submitted several proposals also of other people, and those collaboration projects that I'm really excited about because I know I can learn from others, I can grow, and I can make a bigger impact
Mm,
because you always can make a difference. But when you have other people who support you, you can make a bigger difference.
definitely. All right. So if you had a superpower for just 24 hours, one day, what would it be?
Well, probably it will be a personal one, but I will try. I will raise money enough for all entrepreneurs who want to make a difference for others, so they could focus on the work they want to do, the impact they make, and they don't need to worry about the finances.
All my people would be standing in line with you for you, girl.
Thank you so much.
They'd all be like, yeah, yeah, I want that. I love that. I
Mhm,
was on a marketing group,
mhm,
and one of the guys said on there that if you have a business, it doesn't matter what type of business, you should be applying for a grant every single month and have a goal to acquire a grant every single month. And what you do, I am sure there are tons of grants out there for that.
Yeah, I think that I need help on that. I need help
Okay.
to realize to know how to do that. Yes, for sure.
Oh my God, Angel, another to-do list. I have to add it on the to-do list. All right. So yeah, I love that. But yeah, and I mean, so that just goes along with there are so many grants out there that are available to so many of us that we are not taking advantage of. And
Mhm,
I really believe that that is money that is waiting for us.
mhm.
So I need to go find out the resources for it and give it to you guys. I know that's what I'm gonna have to do next. That's my next thing. All right. A book. What is a favorite book of yours?
I think definitely will be like Larissa Vencola Estes, Woman Running with Wolves. This is a book that you can read over and over. It's a book that I believe all women should read it because it gives a different perspective on a lot of different fairy tales of women roles. It's a book that empowers women to take the journeys, to challenge yourself, and really believe in your superpowers.
And what's the name of the book again, if you don't mind?
Yeah, it's a Woman Running with Wolves. I actually have a Lithuanian version, but
Oh, okay.
it's
Yeah, bring it closer. Bring it closer to the camera. Bring it closer to the camera.
this is in Lithuanian. My friend
Oh,
gave to me.
I love it. Oh, great.
The
That is
author is
awesome.
Lithuanian. Yes.
Yeah, love it. That is wonderful. And so it has all kinds of lessons inside of it, sounds like.
Yes, it definitely is. It's really incredible book. I think for everybody to read.
Very good. I can't wait to put it on my list and get it. All right. Do you have a song or songs that you like to get motivated to?
Oh, there are many, but if I would have to pick up one,
Oh, you
uh,
can pick out more than one. You can
uh,
pick up as many as you want.
more than one, one will be Freddie Mercury's "I Want to Break Free" because that song is also associated with the independence movement in Lithuania. I also really like Alvin Ali's dance company, and the songs I would like to will be like several ones. But "Rock of My Soul" is the song that always has just so much positive energy, power, and strength and inspiration. So these are probably two of them.
That's awesome. What about a favorite quote?
Mhm. It will be the one from my mentor. If you don't lead, who will? And if you don't speak, who will? And I there is a story behind of it because I asked him how come I should be speaking and doing the recorded conversations when for others when I don't feel comfortable with my own voice. And then he told me that if you don't speak, then who will? And if you don't lead, who will? And there are people who rely on your message today. And that really made me to think and to consider speaking opportunities that I never considered before.
Wow. And who was your mentor that
I
says that?
think, yeah, this one was Calvin Lawrence.
Calvin Lawrence? Good. All right, awesome. Thank you. And how do you stay motivated? Because I mean, let's just face it, we
Mhm.
all have hit a brick wall sometimes and we have to get a little motivated. How do you stay motivated?
I think just in some ways that it's not as difficult for me because I feel very strongly for making a difference for others.
Mhm.
It almost feels like I'm helping somebody like me many years ago when I came to the States. And seeing that you can make that difference, that really moving helps me to be motivated every single day.
I love it. And it's true. I mean, when you're doing what you love, you just stay motivated. You want to get up in the morning. Yep. You don't want to sleep in. You want to be the one that's there for everybody, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. And then another thing, seeing that the message resonates with people from so many different backgrounds and different walks of lives,
Mm.
it's also motivating as well.
Love that. All right. And what is the best way for our audience to stay connected with you?
Oh, there is people can connect probably through the social media. LinkedIn is the best way to follow my posts, different events. I have a website, an immigrant voice in HR. Also, people can just see different, videos that I recorded on YouTube as well.
Solveiga, is there anything else you'd like to share with our audience that we didn't discuss yet?
I think what I would like to share that it's a lot of organizations think that when you I don't know how to say it, but sometimes they think that my conversation is important only for immigrants, and that is not true because I bring an outsider perspective to the organizations that anybody can benefit. And I bring an outsider perspective to the organizations in the United States, and I bring an outsider perspective to the organizations in Europe as well because I lived in two different countries. And I believe that is important to understand it.
Very good. Yeah, I mean, especially when you're dealing with HR and
Mhm.
looking at it from an outside perspective. Um, don't you I know that sometimes, and I mean, just because I'm a personality guru, I think I can look in and go, that person's in the wrong position. And you could actually, I know you have that gift to do and know that people need to be put in certain positions. And from an outside perspective, it just makes the company grow and make more money.
Yeah, because we all like live in a global economy, and having the workforce from different countries who are supported in the workforce, and where all employees are empowered, makes a big difference.
It does. All right. And you're the woman to make that happen. So thank you so much for being here with us. I really want to thank you. You're amazing. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's really incredible for me to be here. Thank you for this opportunity, and thank you for inviting me.
Good. I can't wait to see you in the magazine. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Female Entrepreneurs Magazine. I hope you found inspiration, actionable tips, and a sense of connection with our incredible community of driven women. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a review, and share the episode with fellow entrepreneurs who are ready to elevate their game. Remember, your success is just the beginning, and we're here to support you in every step of the way. Until next time, keep shining, keep thriving, and remember, you have the power to create the business and life of your dreams. Stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.